Alright, boys and boys. Do women actually watch NASCAR? Is that just like a fairy
No,
tale?
it's a fairy tale.
Alright, hello everybody, welcome to Richmond. I can't wait to want to kill myself at the end of this race. That's gonna be really fun. Anyways, stages are 45, 45, 60. I don't know if you remember what happened last time we were here, but I thought about concussing myself the entire time. Thank God rain hit and I didn't have to watch another 60 laps of that. Hopefully we figured out how to drive between now and
Is
then.
Bush in P4?
P3. Yep.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah.
I think we know who's getting that
Oh!
next year. Oh.
Nice one.
Ain't you supposed to be good here, bro?
Okay, anyways.
GG's.
So for whatever reason, in last place we have Gary Collins, because screw it. He just sucks now.
He has literally won here before, by the way.
Leticia Kelly, Sam Dyer, Todd Young, Patricia Reed, Denny Ham, Christopher Conaway, Wallace, like I guess. Brian Newman, Chris Wolf, Jeremy Marcus, Troy Acosta, Julian Daniels, Hunter Kong, Edwards Carl, Justin Bell, Dan Curry, Aaron Bush, Roosevelt Ortiz, Corey McKinney, Carlos Martinez, Sheldon Hampton, Clyde Wheeler Jr., Augustine Pryor, James Freeman, Carl Scott, Pete Bryan, Ralph Curry, Michael Harms, Corey Soto, Penny Kim, Austin Liang, James Conaway, Ross Newton, Byron Wise, Bush in P3 for some reason, Brody Earnhardt, who we expect to win this race by about 15 laps, and Larry Cooper Jr. on pole. So, I have no idea what to add besides wow. Bush might be the GOAT. Yeah, so that happened. Okay, so Troy's gonna be gone for just a few minutes apparently. But that's fine. He won't miss anything besides probably 15 wrecks in 3 laps. Because welcome to Richmond in this series. I don't feel like waiting. Let's go. So 38 cars. Not a whole lot of part-timers in here. But yeah. Hopefully Gary Collins figures out how to drive before the race is over. I mean, it would not look good if he's in the Napa 77, which has won at this track and managed to finish dead last on pure pace. That would be very, very embarrassing. Anyways, last race's winner, Wallace Fields, not doing good. Very, very bad start to this race. As we come to the green. Green flag, second pole of Larry Cooper Jr.'s career. This time it's not a plate track. Side by side, Earnhardt gonna stay tight. Earnhardt going to be an absolute threat this year at the short tracks. He looked so good at the fairgrounds. Won that race. Has a chance to win this one for sure. So he's going to clear Larry Cooper Jr. for the lead to open this race. Byron Wise up here. He might try to make something happen. James Conaway working that second line. He's going to get to fourth around Bush. Oh, nearly contact there. Ross Newton came down. Lang rolls the bottom. Won this race last year. See if he can do it again. If only my dog would be quiet. Newton to the bottom. Earnhardt not having quite the advantage he had at Nashville. He's got 2 cars right on his tail. Probably the slowest of this top 4 so far. Yeah. That 37 really fast. He could have a shot to get his first career win here. Earnhardt got a big jump. Earnhardt putting a gap. Wise wants to pressure. Take a look at Ralph Curry inside the top 10. He's doing good. Side by side back here, Sheldon Hampton. Trying to defend the spot from Clyde Wheeler Jr. here. Gonna do a great job. Ross Newton gonna have Bush. Okay, Gary Collins starting to pick it up a little bit. He's not looking exactly fast, but slowly speeding up. Chris Wolf dropping on that outside real bad. Just lost a handful of spots there. Pennycam and Liang both got Bush. Bush dropping like a rock as his top 4 kind of just spreads themselves out. They keep getting nose to tail and then side by side for second. Byron Wise got second away. Oh, and car slow on the bottom. Denny Ham, tire down. He may come to a stop here, and this could be our first caution of the race. Caution will come out for Denny Ham, slow on the bottom. And he is the reason for the caution. So, no free pass. No lap cars besides Denny Ham, who was the reason for the caution. Yeah, it just looks like he's not doing so hot. and then goes off into the turn. Oh, and he just loses it right as he's getting to the exit, feels it, and slows down. And unfortunate start to the race for him. We get ready for the first. So we'll see if there's any pit stops. Because I think there's a chance there is. Bush had a bad start. Obviously started third all the way back to 10th. Not too surprised he doesn't quite have the patience that a lot of these guys have. Not as technical as these guys. He's just so much younger than everyone in the field. I didn't expect him to do super great. Patricia Reed in for some reason, probably just a pit stop. Denny Ham 2 laps down to start this race. He will be the only lapped car so far. So, Brody will lead us back to green. Byron Wise on the outside of the front row. 2 winless drivers in their careers on that second row. I know it's early on in this race, but as we just saw by that run, track position is big. Earnhardt got the lead and they just could not get around him, even if they were quicker.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
How did the caution come out?
Denny Ham blew a tire and slowed down.
Oh, so they didn't like actually crash.
Yeah, no, he's
Jeez,
just
what is it with
down.
Denny Ham and blowing tires, dude?
I don't know. Green flag, up to the gears they go. This time will the outside get the lead again? I mean, Wise has it by a little bit. Earnhardt trying to take up as much track as he can. All the way to the yellow line.
Again, I'd like to mention Byron Wise's insane hot streak of the last 4 races. Second, third. Easily been the most consistent driver in the Cup Series, and he's looking to possibly pick up a win here today as first of the season. Conaway has also been running great recently. The younger one, James Conaway.
Christopher, the exact opposite, and he's in pit road actually. Conaway with an issue. I don't know what's up with him. But Byron Wise got the lead, and he's going to try to drive away here. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Conaway, but he's not had a good start to the season. He's already going to be a lap down in this race. Just past the halfway mark of stage 1. Bush did get one of his spots back on that restart. Got it around Ralph Curry. Conaway trying to pressure Earnhardt here. To his rear bumper. I think Conaway may be the quickest. Nope. It's valve lane 1 too. He's currently 3rd quickest. Yang top 5. No surprise there. He's always been good here. So he's actually inside the top 5.
Here last year.
Yeah.
It was a range shortened race, but he did win here.
Ross Newton trying to get there. Conway is backed off a little bit. Falling back to LCJ. Junior to the bottom. Trying to use up all the track. That's the way that this race is when you're that outside car, you're trying to pinch them all the way to the bottom so they make a mistake. When you're that out, and then when you're that inside car, you're trying to push them up so you aren't all the way on the bottom. It's kind of a fight over a little bit of land, and Cooper Jr. cleared to 3rd. He's going to try to get back up there. Oh, so Troy, did Cooper Jr. even lead a lap at Daytona after he started pole? Like, did he lead the first lap?
I don't know.
I feel like he didn't. Could you go back and check? Tire is already a factor here. I mean, these guys have slowed down 2, 3, maybe even 4 tenths, depending on the guy.
Coop's here.
Oh, Coop's here? Nice. Welcome to the stream, Coop. Earnhardt to the bumper here. Painting that yellow line. I feel like you can get speed down there, but I feel like it's just a little bit quicker if you run about foot off of that yellow line where Byron Wise is running. I feel like there's just a little bit more momentum out of the turn. That's what matters.
No, he led the first lap.
Oh, okay. Well, he didn't here. He got the lead. Almost cleared Brody, and then Brody pulled him back and got the lead.
Seems like that outside is the more preferred line on the restarts. Which, if a late race caution comes out, that probably play a factor.
Soto doing really well here. He's not...
DRX cars nose to tail.
Well, not nose to tail. Oh, I forgot that this car's VRX. I forget that sponsor is, like, on the graffiti car. And where's the next? Yeah, there he is. Denny Ham kind of pushing through. I mean, he's got better tires than everyone else in the field, so he's able to kind of drive up. Oh, loose. That's Conaway. Almost just turned himself around. I mean, there's lap traffic. And stage ends in 11 laps. Wise has put the gap on Earnhardt. Alright, here's a big test. Who's going to be quick through lap traffic here? Because this will definitely play a factor late in this race. I have a feeling it could be similar to last week at the Nashville Super Speedway. It's just kind of whoever can get through the lap traffic the best. Earnhardt got unlucky there. Caught him at the wrong time on the exit, right as he's accelerating. Still closed in. Conway back to the bumper of Cooper Jr. Looking to give him a
Byron
shot.
Wise looking for his 4th stage win.
Conway gonna go a second lap down now. After that issue on the restart. The bottom, Byron Wise. Gonna get Patricia Reed. Now gonna get to Wolf. Quick drive to the bottom. Edwards Carl, who did really well last week. Impressed with the 69, but he's going to go a lap down early. Gary Collins likely going to go a lap down here unless he can defend. There's just not much you can do. You can't be dirty and take yourself out or him out. Tecia Kelly. Next on the chopping block. To the bottom. Got loose. 5 laps to go in stage number 1. Here from Richmond. To the bottom underneath Marcus. Four to go now. Earnhardt, I don't think gonna get there. Conway, good run to the outside, but with Wolf there, nothing he can do. Three to go. Ham goes the 3rd lap down. Field's gonna go a lap down. Wise. To the bottom. Can Acosta stay on the lead lap? Likely no. Can he stay in that free pass position? Also potentially no. Side by side there. Wise takes the white flag in stage number 1. Dan Curry gonna be fine to stay on the lead lap. Byron Wise will win stage 1.
His 4th stage win of the year. His 4th playoff point. Now just looking for that elusive win.
I mean, he is leading the points. And I would not be surprised if he's going to be a winner very soon. I mean, personally, I think he's early in the season the best driver so far. He's been so consistent, and it's not just consistently mediocre, he's consistently in race-winning pace. But we're going to take a look at the race off of pit road. I assume Byron Wise is going to win it. And Wise out first. So we're around for the 31, Troy Acosta, who finished dead last race. And that is big. LCJ will beat the 3 out for the 2nd position. Hello? Costa, make the pass. There you go. No.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go remind Lefty that. So,
I think that's most of the lap cars. They're going to wave around Pete Ryan, who either stayed out or beat the leader out of pit road. And will now get to restart on the lead lap. So this stage, another 45 laps. We're digging into that stage a bit. This stage will end lap 90. We prepare to get ready to go green. I think we should.
I was telling him how Bush is like soloing him, and he
You're
said it's
wrong.
because he only raced Daytona. And I know you raced Super Speedway and you tried Fairgrounds.
No, that was Dirk Stitt that tried Fairgrounds.
Oh, it's Fairgrounds. Okay.
No, he raced Nashville Super Speedway and did nothing.
Yeah, and then he finished 37th.
Yeah.
He didn't even know he raced the Super Speedway. Kind of crazy to me. Anyways.
Getting ready to double up and go back green. Gonna be Byron Wise, Larry Cooper Jr., Brody Earnhardt, Austin Liang. I think anyone in this...
Trend continues. LCJ should get the lead on the restart, but we will see.
Poor James Conway gonna have a lot of work to do on this restart. Green flag. Wise not gonna have a good restart there. Cooper Jr. rockets around the outside, and Wise has company on the outside from Liang. Earnhardt got loose and then tight there.
And now if you're Yang, if you can get the second place spot, ideally I would say this is kind of where you want to be.
Oh, a little bit of contact there, Newton.
Contact between the 45 and the 3.
Yeah, a little bit of
Old
contact.
short track rivals all the way back since season 1.
Among other people involved in that rivalry.
Oh man.
But top 3, all Fords. Liang couldn't wrestle it away from Wise. No fight here. James Freeman inside the top 10. I probably feel like the first time all season. And Newton to the bottom underneath Earnhardt. For the 4th spot, got loose behind Liang. Gonna save the 3 cars 4th spot.
Former Chevy teammates. Now, of course, Energy's Toyota.
Bell doing pretty good. He's running solid. The 2 continues to be consistent. Sheldon Hampton still doing good. And look at Oreo to 16th. Take a look at the 49. I don't know where he started, but it wasn't very good. Oh, I guess it wasn't that bad. But still, climbing up to the field. Great job from this 49. Oh, 3 wide here. Some lap traffic. Costa on the lead lap. Only guy out of these guys that it's on the lead lap. Trying to get his way past. as Wise to the bumper. Cooper Jr. started on the pole, lost the lead on that initial start, got it back at the start of this stage, doing his best to not look back. Here we go, Earnhardt to the bottom on Liang. This is for third. Liang doing a good job on the top side to defend. Got loose, tried to come down, almost cleared himself, nearly contact. Conway back to 7th. He's trying to work on Penny Kim here. The pass for third is made. Earnhardt on the chase. I think he might be quicker than both of these guys in front of him. Looked better through 1 and 2.
As Earnhardt knows that he needs as many playoff points as he can get to help him.
I mean, he's just not as strong as these other guys on some of these other tracks. Like the 1.5 miles, we've got a ton of those in the playoffs. Now, good thing is in the first round, I believe he has Watkins Glen, which is a road course.
He actually has, throughout the playoffs, at least one race that I think he'll be competitive in.
Yeah. But still, being good for one race in the playoffs each round doesn't really matter unless you win it. So we'll see what he can do. Wise with a run. Working to the bumper of Larry Cooper Jr.
His sister won a championship here nearly 6 years ago.
Over 5th place, Ross Newton. Here's the run to the bottom. For the lead. Wise. Slides in. Good drive on that outside. That's what we've been talking about that pinch coming out of the turn. Oh, contact there! 3 and 42. Little bit of contact. Got a little dicey there. They both kept it straight. Did a good job not wrecking it. It's Todd Young all the way up the track. Will say he has some front end damage, and Troy Costa had a little bit of rear end damage. I would like to find out what that's from, but we've got a battle for second. Earnhardt can't quite get to the gas early enough. Great runoff for the 42, but lap traffic potentially going to be in the way. 42 tried to cut down. 3 said no. Earnhardt through to second. Newton going to go to third. And a perfect pick with Sandier there. A little bit of contact. Liang to the bottom. He does a good job. And Conway still can't get around Kim. There's this long line of cars kind of stacked up. Hey, Cooper Jr. A little bit stuck here. Going to go to the bottom. Earnhardt all over him. Yeah, he's going to get a good exit here. He's going to go all the way low. Make sure that 3 can't turn underneath him. Two energy cars as an energy car in third. Gonna get to second here, potentially, depending on how this exit goes. Good run out for the 3. Not gonna be able to get around.
Might be able to make a pass for the lead if the 99 kind of stays low.
No, he got moved up. Potentially 3 wide. Watch Ross Newton all the way on the bottom here. He's gonna go for a 3 wide move. Newton uses his teammates to get to the lead. But a big run. Here's Byron Wise. Does he go 3 wide now? No, he's going to be disciplined. Kind of wait there. Larry Cooper Jr. going to drop all the way back to 5th. That's huge. Newton clear to the lead. Unbelievable move from the master of short tracks. Lap traffic in the way. I'm just gonna check, where is Wallace Fields? Wallace Fields has picked up the pace. It's a significant amount. Oh, and a little nudge! Wise wants the lead back. He's gonna get the lead. Little nudge to the back of Ross Newton to get the lead back here in Richmond. Newton's still gonna have that outside though. 3 wide there for a second.
Reach the halfway point of this race.
Good job, Byron Wise.
Many lead changes.
Watch, here comes Earnhardt. 3 wide to the bottom. 3 wide move. Earnhardt to the lead by half a car length. Still 3 wide. Wise is smart and probably just backs out of it there. Earnhardt clear to the lead. Now can he drive away? Or do we keep having this seesawing lead position between these top 3? Little bit of clean track for this 3. As these guys kind of sort each other out for second on back. Wise going to try his hardest and caution it out. Third time today. Oh, and we've got a big wreck on the back straight away. Looks like the 2 and the 33. Let's take a look at what happened here. Leticia Kelly. Slow has an issue. Oh, brake issue. And they're slow. And what is the 33 doing? Just sat in the middle of the track. That's going to involve several cars. And that is going to be another caution. That's going to end the 2 cars day. Likely going to end the 33s as well. Gave some damage to the 93 as well. 91 got a piece of it. 54 got a piece of it. And Wallace Field's going to be your free pass. Maybe these guys are all free passing as well. Nope, they're just pitting the lap later. Okay, well. Take your bonus, I guess. As I wasn't paying attention to the race off of pit road. Liang, third. Earnhardt, second. Newton, first. This time, 37 will get a good enough stop. We'll pick up a spot on Penny Kim there. And we're going to have a race at the end of this stage. Under 10 laps. This is going to be fast. These laps are going to wind down and... don't know where the 28 is. But he did get the free pass. Not involved in that wreck, and he's gonna have new life to his day as he started to pick it up. There's gonna be a short dash to the end of stage 2. You okay, by the way, Troy?
Yeah, my bad.
All good. Leticia Kelly will stay in. 2 car will DNF. We'll finish last. 1 car got a little piece of it, I guess. I didn't actually see that. Yeah, there's the 93's front end. Kind of bumped in. 54 got a little piece of it. 91, I think, got a little bit. So we'll see how that changes the complexity of this race. Earnhardt looking to steal the stage. He's going to have a really good chance on this outside to just make something happen. Second line has been so strong all race. It's gotten the lead every single restart. Green flag back in the air. 8 laps to go in stage number 2.
If anyone can beat the 3 car on the inside, it would be Ross Newton.
And he just can't.
Wow.
Great pinch on the exit. Took away any security that 45 had.
Is the stage on lap 90?
Yeah. 7 laps to go. Liang struggling a little bit on the bottom. Got the 42 loose. Will anyone challenge the 3 at the end of this stage? 42 going to the bottom. He's going to try. Cooper Jr. trying to get a spot. Couple of passes happening here. Wise got it. Couldn't quite stay cleared, but he should be able to. Cooper Jr. going for the 19 now. LCJ working the bottom. Trying to get back into the top 5. Lost it briefly on that restart, and he's going to get there. To 4th place. Gonna keep on fighting. Coming to 3 to go on the stage. No lap cars in sight. They will not get to him. So now it's just up to if Byron Wise can get there and get the pass done in the next 3 laps of green flag racing. A little bit of a run. Takes it to the bumper, goes inside.
We go inside.
Wise slides it in. Great job there. Keeping it close. Good drive out for the 3. 2 to go in stage 2. 3 back clear.
In the long run of this, if I'm the 3 car, I mean, of course I want to win the stage, but I wouldn't necessarily mind losing it because then I get that outside on the restart. But we'll see.
I feel like that stage point for Brody just so valuable. And we've got a long final stage, so. Last 2 turns of stage number 2. Cooper Jr. wants 3rd. And Brody Earnhardt wins stage number 2. Newton holds on to 3rd from an attack from Larry Cooper Jr. Now we'll see, does anyone pit? I kind of doubt it, but you never know.
Brody Earnhardt just went from 6 playoff points to 7. 6, 7. Anyways.
That was so funny.
Let me go humble lefty again.
Alright. Earnhardt surprisingly the slowest of the top 6. Very impressive that these guys have already, caught up. As this top 10 is the top 10 quickest. Not in the correct order. Not in the correct order, but top 10 fastest laps are inside the top 10. As I have no idea where this...
So lefty is still using Opera.
Even after we... Okay. You know what? Good idea. Good idea. I like that idea.
He's saying how he doesn't have any other things to use, and he has a lot of stuff on Opera, and I just said use Brave and left.
You should tell him use Brave, use Google Chrome, use
Microsoft
Microsoft Edge. Use literally anything that isn't a virus.
You don't have to be different. Do you still use Brave or do you just use Chrome?
I've always used Chrome. I've never used Brave.
Oh, it was Coop who uses Brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, low-key, since I got my new PC, I haven't really switched to Brave. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna just stay Chrome. I might.
Yeah, we are eating into the stage 3 laps. You should ping that the final stage has started if you didn't already ping about the race.
Oh, I think I did. Race.
I think you did, but I can't remember. I know you did for trucks. Yeah, you did.
The embed different than it normally is.
Yeah, I saw that. That's probably why I was thrown off. Okay, we've got to be doubling up this next lap, right?
I'd like to mention, out of all the Richmond winners, out of all the guys in this front pack, Ross New and Austin Liang have both won here.
Is that it?
Penny Kim has also won here, but she hasn't really been up front all day. She's just been chilling around in 7th.
Around 6th or 7th?
Yep.
I mean, that's actually where she has been running, because keep in mind, oh yeah, I forgot to wave around the 11, so I'll probably just lap plus him. It's not rigging, okay? He's already at the back. It's close enough.
I doubt he's having this race.
Yo, bro, he's not climbing up 26 spots to win this. This top 10 is stacked, mainly the top 6. But I think anyone in this top 6 could realistically win it. I think it's more about this top 4, but maybe top 5. Green flag and Byron Wise is gone.
Byron Wise just didn't even have to wait until the corner.
Is Conway going for it? Try to make the most out of this restart. So is Larry Cooper Jr. here. He's trying to wrestle second away From Earnhardt, he did a really good job in 3 and 4, and he's going to clear. Great job, Larry Cooper Jr. He's had some of the best fire-off speed this entire race, and that's what has helped them to stay up here. I think he's actually one of the slower cars on the long run, but he's just so quick in these first few laps of the run. Can really play good defense. I could see him maybe winning this race if we get a late race restart. As Bush has climbed to 7th around Penny Kim in the third quarter.
Beating a series champion.
Yeah, doing a really
lot of
good
them,
job.
actually.
Beating every series champion that's in the field.
No.
There's not a single champion in front of him. This guy probably should be one. And I could see these top 2 being future ones, for sure. I mean, this is the best Byron Wise has ever looked in his career. He's looked absolutely amazing at the beginning of this season, and he's going to continue it here, I think. As he leads. This is probably the biggest lead we've had all race.
There hasn't been a single race since Daytona where he hasn't been in the mix up until the very end. I believe he's led laps in almost every race.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's been an immaculate driver. And he is just really putting on a clinic here. James Conway did get 4th away. That's a big pass, because I think he is a legitimate contender. He just needs to get that track position. He didn't qualify really good, had that bad pit stop at the end of the first stage, and he's doing his best to recover.
There are only 2 other drivers besides him that have multiple podiums. Wallace Fields and Michael Harms, and they both have 2. He has 4, and he's likely about to get his 5th.
Yeah, I don't see a universe without him getting wrecked that he does not finish on this podium today. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the top of this podium. He is gapping his teammate. And I would say his teammate's probably the second quickest right now. I mean, no one has really closed on him. Now keep in mind, he still has a ton of lap traffic he's going to have to go through in this final stage.
And that's where these short track races are decided a lot of the time.
Yeah, Fields went
It's
from a lap
little-
down like 30 laps down, or in like 30th place to almost inside the top 20.
And small little announcement we're going to make, because I'm sure you guys have seen on social media. Dover, Valvoline will be running their special series of cars that they tend to run a few times every year, if you guys know what I mean.
Yeah. They'll also be running them at Michigan, as is tradition. But yeah. So that's next
Cool.
week. Next week, the Cup Series is the only series that will be racing. And then the week after that, we have Texas, where we'll have the triple header, all 3 series racing. That'll be fun. I don't see how Texas could possibly be a bad race. Cam looking for 7th back on Bush here. Ralph Curry's still doing amazing. Really good job from the 53. He's been really good on these short tracks. Look at Oreo, P12. What a drive he's had.
Great bounce back from his last 2 weeks.
Great bounce back from his career so far. He has had nothing but bad luck. Finally gets a shot at a decent team, and that team falls off with all of their cars, honestly. But he just doesn't show what he had in the lower series. But now we're finally getting to see it. We're getting to see Oreo actually show up. P12 currently.
Nice running car on RBMS as we talk.
Julian Daniels doing solid. Again,
And with how much that team fell off, I wouldn't expect to see a shuffle in their lineup. Probably for the worst.
I mean, I just don't see James Freeman staying around much longer. Like, he's one of the most talented drivers in the series, and he's just not getting put in the best situation to have good results. And we'll see how long he takes that. Big lead, only one car between them. Gonna make it 2 with Denny Ham. Chris Wolf now going to be between them. Byron Wise has timed these passes perfect, helping him stretch this lead, but now he's got one. I don't know how well he can time it. I don't think he's going to be able to make a free pass here. Yeah, Conway will be able to clear. Parks it right in front of him. Ross Newton, Austin Liang for 5th here. Wheel to wheel. Newton going to get it likely. Yeah, got to the gas really nice, but the 19 stayed there. Now 3 and 4 is the hard one for the outside, because you can kind of cut that exit with the bottom. Yeah.
Wise is just pulling away the farthest margin we've seen all day, pretty much.
Yeah, because that first run in the race, really, really tight. They were nose to tail the entire time. And in stage 2, they just couldn't get away from each other. I mean, they kept carouseling the lead away. Three cars between them. And a couple of seconds. Still a good amount of racing left.
The thing you don't want for the 42 cars, of course, a caution, and especially a late caution.
Yeah, because if you get a caution like now, you at least have enough time where you can get into second, get into a rhythm, and chase down the 8, who I would assume would probably get the lead off of that caution. If you give him 3 laps, there's a good shot he doesn't get it. And keep in mind, I will remind you guys of the rules real quick. 1 overtime attempt per race. So, if you are that leader, you're in big trouble, no matter what. Because if there's another caution, the race is over, so you better hope the caution's the leader. Is that foreshadowing?
Yes.
Byron Wise wouldn't do that to his teammate, right?
Nah.
Not the poor LCJ. Maybe one of the other ones. Like this guy. Aaron Bush has taken a big step back. Kind of similar to RBMS. RBMS, CMSR just kind of isn't showing. They had so much promise last season, both teams, and this season they just aren't showing it. I will say, after those groups of lap cars, they both got in a clean track. I would say the actual gap between them is about 1.7. As Wise actually pulled away there through lap traffic. McKinney gonna throw a little bit of a block, chased him down. I mean, keep in mind, I believe this is through the lead lap. It is. So I don't expect him to just give it up, but you can't play too dirty against these guys. He's gonna give him a little bit of fight, though. 17 doing a good job on that outside. There's another thing I'll note. Rhodey Earnhardt has dropped to 6th. Okay, here comes a big group of lap traffic here. And this is a mix of speed lap traffic. You've got some slower cars like Leticia Kelly and a few faster guys. Like, I'm going to say this right now, Carlos Martinez, I guess. So it's not just going to be a simple one-by-one thing. You may have to make some three-wide moves. You may get checked up a little more here and there. This is where we've got to be very careful as the leader. You do not want to take yourself out in the lap traffic. Now does Pete Ryan and the Clover car kind of start playing some defense? I know his teammates dropped all the way back to 6th, but does he try to hold some people up? No. He's going to be nice.
Yeah, you're just going to have to stay in control and try not to get any lap cars mad.
Oh, Carl Scott almost chopped him. Van Y is going to be free in clean trafficless track here in a second, potentially. He didn't get a good exit, though. Ryan Newman going to be able to chop back down. Yeah. Cooper Jr. just to the back here. Yeah, Wise is free. He's got a second and probably about 6 lap cars. RBMS kind of throwing blocks here. Taking up the whole track. LCJ not going to wait. 3 wide move to the bottom. Ross Newton through to 3rd. Liang has lost 5th. Ooh, Wise will have lap traffic again, though. Great job. Pass on the outside. Roosevelt Ortiz. It's for 12th. On Sheldon Hampton, who's had an impressive season so far. Does he go to the bottom or does he kind of just sit there? I don't know why he's sitting there. And Daniels almost into the rear bumper. Wise going to try to use that second line. Could be the move, but he's going to get stuck behind really slow traffic here. Patricia Reed going to really check these guys up. LCJ still lurking. This little group of lap traffic keeping that hope alive for the 8. Down to 3 cars between them. Wise still in traffic. And this is where lap traffic's difficult. These guys are pretty quick. They aren't any layovers here. And they're going to fight. Patricia Reed stopped it in front of Cooper Jr., who throws a huge block on Brian Newman.
Jeez. Yeah, Cooper knows he needs to get past those lap cars as soon as possible, because now
Yeah, look at this clean track.
he doesn't have a lot of lap cars until possibly the end of the race.
I would say there's probably maybe only these next two, if even. And he still has 3 lap cars and a second and a half to clear. Austin Liang, look at this, big fight. From 3rd to 6th. Big fight here, we'll watch this. Liang to 3rd. If there's a restart, could he try to defend his win from a year ago? Conway wants to make something happen on the bottom. Can't quite get there. Up to 5th. Earnhardt back to 6th. Gonna be able to get underneath him potentially on the entry here. Nope, didn't take that shot. 42 continues to extend his lead. 10 laps to go. And time ticking for Larry Cooper Jr. and his chance to win his first career race. Wise got the lap car. Might just have a few more. And it's not dense. That's the big thing, is that it's not dense lap traffic. It's going to be pretty tight. Patricia Reed, bad exit there. Right in front of the 19. Can the 19 move the 59 up? He will. Carlos Martinez loose. I mean, if you're Larry Cooper Jr., you're looking for a caution at this point. I don't think you're winning this race now, unless you get a lucky caution here. Liang driving away in 3rd. Stacked up here. Cooper Jr. has 2 lap cars between him and teammate Byron Wise. Wise looking for his first win of the year.
After 4 straight close ones, looks like he's finally going to get it done unless the car comes out.
Yep, 5 to go. Working the top side. Conway not making it necessarily an easy pass. Bush trying to defend the top 10. Justin Bell all over him. Soto's climbed up to 9th. Great job from him. Ralph Curry 8th. Penny Kim solidly in 7th. And here's this big battle for 3rd through 6th. Liang only has a few more guys until he's mostly home free. Trying to get there. Not much. Cooper Jr. gonna get Wolf. Wise has tons of time. 2 laps to go for Byron Wise and the Valvoline Ford.
Yeah, just praying right now he can make it to the line before someone spins, and it looks like he will.
White flag, 2 Dodges in front of him. Trying to get there. Looks to the bottom. Issue, Carl Scott blows up.
Oh my god.
And Byron Wise will pick up his first win of MCS Season 7. He's gonna win it in Richmond.
Talk about how lucky Byron Wise is.
Car blows up on the last lap.
This race is just one lap longer.
I don't think they would have thrown the yellow, though. I think he got off track pretty well. I mean, we'll see. We'll take a look at what actually happened. Oh, he got off fast. Yeah, he got off. They wouldn't have thrown the yellow. That's unfortunate. Oh, and that was right in this group. This very easily could have been a wreck. He's smart for going up high. I think he realized something was wrong on the exit of turn 2, and car expires through 3 and 4, and that's unfortunate. But that will do it for MCS race number 6 of the season. We will see you next week in Dover. Happy birthday.